Instant Pot Oatmeal is an easy, hands-off breakfast that you can make with the push of a button. The Instant Pot doesn't necessarily cook the oatmeal any faster than it would on the stovetop, but the benefit here is that you don't have to be in your kitchen watching the pot as it cooks. All you have to do is press a button and walk away so you can get ready for work in the morning or get your kids ready for school or do anything else around your house, knowing that your oatmeal will cook to perfection. Now, there are two ways to cook old-fashioned rolled oats in the Instant Pot. If you'd rather use steel-cut oats, check out my other tutorial which will walk you through that process because you'll need a different ratio of oats to water and a different cooking time. If you'd like to use quick cooking oats, I recommend using the second method that I'm going to show you here today. The first method is to simply add everything into the bottom of your Instant Pot. To make 2 servings of oatmeal, you'll use 1 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats and 1.5 cups of water. If you would rather cook your oatmeal with milk, you can replace up to half of the water with milk, but don't use any more than that or it might trigger a burn error on your machine. You can add a pinch of salt if you want to, but I'm not going to add any other seasonings at this point because they might trigger a burn error, and we don't want that. You can add any other extras to your oatmeal later once the oats are tender. I always like to double check the sealing ring before I put the lid on my Instant Pot to make sure that it's properly seated and isn't stuck anywhere. You want it to be able to wiggle around so it can expand and seal your pot. Now you'll secure the lid and move the steam release valve to sealing. Don't forget to do this or your oatmeal will burn to the bottom of the pot. Use the manual or pressure cook button to cook at high pressure for 0 minutes. Yes, 0 is a real setting on your Instant Pot. All it means is that the Instant Pot is going to bring everything to a boil, and as soon as the pot is pressurized, the cooking cycle is going to stop. This prevents your oatmeal from burning or sticking to the bottom of your pot. Let the pressure naturally release for 10 minutes. The screen on your Instant Pot will start counting up the minutes from 0 when the cooking cycle is complete. So when you see 10 on the screen, you'll know that 10 minutes have passed and your oatmeal should be ready. Move the steam release valve to venting to release any remaining pressure in the pot. You'll know the pot is no longer pressurized when the floating valve in the lid has dropped. On my newer Instant Pot, the floating valve looks like this, but on my older Instant Pot, it looks like this, so it's okay if yours looks different than mine. As you can see, the oatmeal is perfectly cooked, and now I can add in some almond milk to help loosen up the texture. I also like to flavor it with a little maple syrup and a pinch of cinnamon. If you need to double or triple the recipe to serve more people, the cooking time will not change. It will take longer for your pot to come to pressure just because of the increased volume. Do make sure that you don't fill your Instant Pot more than halfway full with oats and water because you don't want the starchy water to clog anything in your lid as the pressure builds up. If you want to make a single serving of oatmeal, I don't recommend using the method that I just showed you because there might not be enough water in the bottom of the pot to bring it to pressure. Instead, you'll use this second method, which cooks the oatmeal in a separate bowl. This is called pot-in-pot cooking, and I have a whole post about it on my website if you want to learn more. This is actually my preferred method for cooking old-fashioned rolled oats in the Instant Pot because you never have to worry about triggering that burn error, and you can make a smaller portion if you're only cooking for one. All you need for this method is a trivet like the one that comes with your Instant Pot and an oven-safe bowl that will fit inside. If you own a 6-quart Instant Pot, make sure the bowl is no bigger than 7 inches in diameter so that there will still be plenty of room around the sides for steam to build up against the lid of your machine. If you have an 8-quart Instant Pot, you can use a bowl that is 8 inches in diameter. I tend to use porcelain salad bowls in my Instant Pot because I already have them on hand, but you can use any other oven-safe bowl. And if you're worried about any of your bowls shattering in the Instant Pot, you can always use a cake pan instead. In fact, if you plan on buying an extra accessory for your Instant Pot, I would buy the cake pan so that you can also make a cake or brownies or granola bars in there too. When you cook the oats in a separate bowl, you'll need to add 1 cup of water to the bottom of your Instant Pot. This is what's going to heat up and build the pressure in the pot. Then you'll add the trivet, which will keep your bowl of oats lifted up out of that water. In your oven-safe bowl, add the 1 cup of rolled oats and 1.5 cups of water. Stir that together, then set the bowl on top of the trivet in your Instant Pot. Secure the lid, move the steam release valve to sealing, and for this pot-in-pot method, you'll cook at high pressure for 1 minute. Just like before, you'll let the pressure naturally release for 10 minutes, then move the steam release valve to venting to release any remaining pressure. Now that the floating valve has dropped, you know it's safe to open the lid. Use oven mitts to remove the bowl of oats because it will be very hot. Be sure to set the hot bowl of oats down on a towel or trivet because the hot bowl could damage your countertop, or a very cold countertop could cause the hot bowl to shatter from the drastic temperature change. I like to serve the oats in a different bowl so that I don't have to worry about burning my hands while I eat it. Add your favorite toppings and your oatmeal is ready to eat. I hope you'll enjoy this Instant Pot oatmeal the next time you need an easy, hands-off breakfast. If you'd like to grab the printable version to save for later, you can grab that over on my website, detoxinista.com. And if you'd like to see more step-by-step Instant Pot recipes, be sure to check out my book, The Fresh and Healthy Instant Pot Cookbook, which is officially authorized by Instant Pot. If you like cooking videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my other videos here for more delicious real food recipes.